YouTube, how's everybody today? Welcome to Things We're Making Thursday. I know a lot of you are anticipating to see if I got my project done and what I did to resolve an issue I had. Now this video, I'm going to kind of do it in two parts. They're all one video because there's a pause button. And I'm going to show you all the parts. I'm going to pause it. I'm then going to possibly assemble it and continue recording. So this could be a little longer, and if it is, I am sorry about that. So let's show you what I have got made. Obviously, my reef, which you guys know I took the theme from the dorm room in Wednesday in Ina's room at Nevermore Academy. I do know the colors on this side are not correct to Ina's side of the room, but I just drew my inspiration from that. I also know the spider web that the window mimics is actually black minus silver, well, white with silver specks. This is my vision right from the start, like, if you're going down a dark laneway and it's been raining and all of a sudden your car headlights hit that spider web just the right way, it kind of glitters. And then obviously Wednesday side being dark and gloomy. You guys have seen the reef a few times now, so you kind of know what it looks like. Now, you guys have also seen how Wednesday turned out. And I will admit, I still love her. I just wish I'd attached her head differently, because she is very bobbly head. And that's because in the pattern it called you to do one more decrease round on her head. I should have stopped before that round, but I did not. So it is what it is. So there's Wednesday. I wish also I had did more strands of hair and a little bit longer, so her braids would have been thicker and longer, but I can always change that out. They're not permanent. They're just looped into place along the hairline. So there's my Wednesday. I winged it. I think she turned out pretty cool. She's got her little skirt on. Now, the only thing I didn't do was, she's quite common when she's in her all black outfit to have like a little white collar here on each side, as if she's wearing some kind of a shirt under her black shirt, or it's attached to her black shirt. I didn't do the collar. I was going to, and then I just decided, no, I didn't want to. So we've seen Wednesday. Now, as of last Thursday, I only had Ina's arms made. Are you guys ready for this? I am so proud of her. Now, her sweater, I winged it. And the hair that I followed is technically the doll that the lady put it on was Alice in Wonderland. I did not color the hair like at the tips like Ina's hair is in the show. And her hair is a little longer than in the show, but I still love it. Are you guys ready? I am so proud of her. I'm actually more proud of Enid than I am of Wednesday. Here we go. So here's her hair. Like I said, it is a little longer. And then the sweater, like I said, I winged it, how I made it. It was my own, just seeing what worked. Now, as you can see, typical, because I did it in a spiral, color change, no big deal. And then she's got her little, now in the show, she's wearing a little skirt that has flowers on it. I just left the legs purple as if she's just wearing leggings in her boots. So there's Enid. I love how she turned out. I love this hair technique. It's time consuming, but if I make more dolls, this is definitely a hair technique I would definitely want to use again. It is so fun. It's so playful. You can do so much with it. You can even, have a few pieces down and then pull back a few pieces maybe or something. I don't know. There's stuff you can do with her hair, definitely. You can obviously go longer. You can go shorter. But, yep. So I'm going to pause it here. I'm going to do the attachment. Now, some of you guys gave me some really wonderful ideas. And I thank you guys very much for being very kind and considerate and, helpful and gave me your opinions. But after I showed the hubby that night, because he originally suggested I'm going to do it with Wednesday just because it's easier. Now, he suggested I literally go to the bottom of the reef and more or less attach the head and hang them. I thought, no, that's not what I want. And as you guys know, I'm putting Wednesday on the colorful side. And if I attached her in the front, a lot of the color part of the reef is gone. So how am I attaching them, you're wondering? I'm going to pause the video here. It will be a second for you guys till I come back. For me, it could take a moment or two. It's not going to be a whole lot involving detachments. So if you want to see the outcome, you need to stay tuned. Anyways, I will be right back, guys. Okay, I believe I'm back. And only took me a moment. Now I know the way I attached it's not the neatest. I'm just doing it to get it done. So, and I do have to counterweight Wednesday's side because Enid is a little heavier due to her hair. So just walk over to the one side a little more. But here we go. You guys ready? I know I'm excited. So again, the drawstring just to hang it with and show you Wednesday side. I just loop the arms around and attach them and then stitch their face on in a couple spots, just as if they're hugging the reef. And Ina's side. And then that's all I did. I think they're about even on the... Uh-oh. I'm going to have to reattach one part of Wednesday's head. That's not a problem. But that's more or less what I came up with. I think it turned out quite cute. I'm happy with it. It's going to be a reef just for me. Love the dolls. Edith, I would definitely make again, I think. Or like another doll similar to Enid. Like I said, I love this hair. Wednesday, I don't know. Like I still think she's cute too. Like don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I'm really in love with Enid. I'm just proud of myself, and I love how it turned out. Like I said, it's definitely counterweighted more on the Enid side of like with her doll due to the weight of her and stuff. But I hope you guys like it. So again, there's my things for making Thursday. Now, since we're going into November, what is the next theme? Next theme is wristers, fingerless gloves, or mittens. So any one of those. I'm going to be triple dipping this month's theme coming up. So it's going to be things we're making Thursday. Judy, I'm going to be stealing the color from Judy's. Hold on a minute, guys. Sorry, I should have this pulled down. Creations in Crochet. The color is going to come from her. I've already got the color picked out. And the project I'm making is a pair of mittens. They're crocheted, and it looks like there's a bit of cabling in them. And I'm getting that pattern from Erin over at the Creator Spotlight for the month of November. So yeah, that will definitely be a triple dip project. So you guys will see that one on my Whip Wednesdays and on Things We're Making Thursday. And then the finished object will be probably on either and or Things We're Making Thursday and Finished Fridays. Not sure yet how I'm going to do that one because, it falls under two different categories. So I'd love to see what you guys are making. If you want to participate, it's pretty easy to do so. If you're a content creator, you can just make your own videos and post them on the YouTube. If you're a content creator and you do not want to make a video, or you're a non-content creator, you can either join the Facebook group, Things We're Making Thursday, and you can upload your photos there, or you can get in contact with other content creators who have videos out there. Now, I gotta admit, I'm not seeing as many, so I don't know if a bunch of people have dropped out or they're just not participating as much. But you can always contact different YouTubers who are participating and say, hey, I'd like to send you a photo or two. Would you mind sharing it in your video? And we'll do our best to do so. There is no slideshow this month just because the project took me to the very end of the month to make. Normally I do show a slideshow, maybe a few things I've already made for Halloween in the past years. This year there isn't one. Would I make this project again? If time wasn't an issue and maybe I did some of the techniques slightly different. Like I said, like with Wednesday, because you saw Ina's head was on a little better. And that's because I stopped her head one row less of decreasing. So the number of stitches matched the number of the neck holes. But for some reason, the pattern had to decrease one more time, which made the head a little smaller, like where you sewed it up. And I just was Wednesday. I wish I hadn't followed the pattern right to the end for the head. So I would definitely change that. I would definitely change Wednesday's hair, like I said, the braid, and make it thicker and longer. Other than that, I'm quite happy with how it turned out. It reached my vision, definitely, and what I thought of this concept. It definitely met all my expectations, and like I said, I am very happy with it. Um, I live in an apartment building, so it will not be hung up on the outside of my door. But it's definitely, you know, if I'm living in a house, I probably wouldn't hang it on my outside door as well because I wouldn't want it stolen. But I would definitely hang it like in my living room window or something like that so people passing by could still see it. If I was in a house in my apartment, I'm on the third floor. If I stuck it to my balcony door, I really don't think anybody would see it. So, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I know some of you guys were really anticipating the finished object, and you guys saw. So, have a great day, everybody. Tomorrow's Friday. I also looked in on the Crafting Kitty Creator Spotlight for this month coming up. And like I said, I got the mitts I'm going to make from them. And then I don't know. I have an idea of another project I'm going to make from her, but I'm going to just make two of them. They're smaller. So that might be coming up tomorrow as a finished object. You never know with me. As you can tell, I am getting a little nasally. So I don't know when I got my husband's cold that he's had for most of the week. He's telling me, I'm not sick. Well, guess what? You are sick because now I'm sick. And I don't go anywhere. He does. So he brought something home into the house, and I'm going to kill him for it. No, I'm joking. Definitely wouldn't kill my husband. Anyways, guys, I love you. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys hopefully soon. Bye for now.